Good day, Jabba's Jailer Jabbers. I'm Unsilent and we're on the air with more Star Wars Dark Forces. It's episode 11, which means it's mission 11 of Dark Forces. This time out, we go to the Imperial City, Coruscant Imperial Center, the capital of the galaxy, the headquarters of the Galactic Empire. Of course, we never saw it in the original trilogy, and it was kind of the home for the prequel trilogy. And again, we haven't seen it again in the current trilogy thus far. Of course, The Last Jedi came out last week. I was thinking, what's the new movie? No, Rogue One. No, it's The Last Jedi that came out last week. I swear to God, I just saw it a couple days ago. I will talk about it when we get into the mission, but let's take a look at the mission briefing. That's another one I owe you, Kyle. I'd love to know what the first one is. But hey, the background, I checked out the Nava Card you stole from Jabba's henchman. The card is an Imperial military encrypted navigation device that plugs into a decryption key box to decode Nava coordinates for the Nava computer. This card could tell us where the smugglers are taking their shipments. Unfortunately, the Nava card is useless without a decryption key to decode it. That key is located in the Imperial City, in the heart of the Empire. I don't need to tell you, this mission is going to be a dangerous one. What is that mission? General Madine, through his inside contacts, has arranged a security code clearance that will allow me to fly into the city and drop you off. Your target will be the Imperial Security Operations building, the center of covert operations and intelligence for the Empire. A maximum security area with posts at alert at all times. The decoder is kept in a large underground vault in the heart of the ISO building. Once you have cracked the central computer, you will be able to insert the Nava card into the decoder and write navigational information on data tapes. Of course, the Star Wars was written in 1977 when data tapes were a thing. And then you'll have to get out of the building with those tapes and return to the ship. Mission objectives: locate the ISO building, crack the main vault, insert the Nava card into the decoder, and get the decoded data tapes. Meet me back at the ship. Easy peasy, we're all gonna die squeezy. Alright, let's give this a shot. I'm hoping this goes well, but I don't have a lot of faith. Okay, I guess we're gonna use the repeater. So this is Coruscant. Of course, we all know this. Oh, and we found our first set of friends. The good news is, there won't be a shortage of ammo lying around. Just checking to see if there's anything happening. Because, of course, if you're dealing with stormtroopers, you're gonna have a lot of... I see ya. You're gonna have a, I don't know what I did there. I whacked my mouse off the side of my keyboard. And, rock out with a Wookiee bowcaster. And we're gonna miss. There, oh, so we got him? No, we don't. We're just missing every shot with this. There we go, got him there. And pick up some blaster bolts, because that's the one thing we're kind of hurting for the most is, how'd you get behind me? Surprised Jan hasn't taken off yet. It would seem like a good idea to take off. Oh, we seem to have found them. Now, it's interesting that they call it the ISO, the Imperial Security Office. Now, crap. There, got him. Yeah, I know, I gotta dodge more. Hey, he's at range. We better use the old Briar pistols. Less ammo. Not as much of a punch, but it gives us a little better aim. There we go. Pick up the last shield. I still think we're in a bit of trouble here, based on what the music's telling me. Oh, okay. That's that lift. Now, how would you assume that I'm... Oh, hi. Now, how would you assume that I'm rebel scum if I've gotten into Coruscant? And how would you know that I'm not authorized in this area? Because, again, if I had proper clearances, then this would be all perfectly natural. Man, this is a very easy to get lost area. Now, this is where we had... Got him. I'm not entirely sure where the hell to go next. There's so many different directions to go. Oh, well, I guess we're going this way. Now, you know, maybe I wasn't wrong with my slip of the tongue saying Rogue One, because lots of shooting Imperial dudes feels very Rogue One. Well, I was gonna say, I guess, done that in the new movie. I don't want to say too much about The Last Jedi, in case not everyone's gotten a chance to see it. It's an interesting one. There's a lot of backlash to Rogue One. Not Rogue One, Last Jedi. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me, son? Oh, there's a Dark Trooper to boot. We gotta clear ourselves some space, because that thing will eat us alive if we do not back up. And we gotta be very careful in dealing with... There we go, got him. Those things will eat up ammo pretty fast. And this is obviously not a great situation to get ourselves into. Oh, now you just realized I'm not authorized here after you guys all started shooting at me. But I think I'm heading in the right direction. I have to be heading in the right direction. That didn't work. That didn't work either. Alright. No, we're not going to be able to make our way up there. We're just going to have to pick up bits and pieces at the moment. Oh, he fell down to his death after I shot him. Alright, maybe this is not the best way to approach this. There we go, that's a good hit landed. I think that was a well-placed thermal detonator. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna talk too much about The Last Jedi, because it's... Okay, that's actually taking us nowhere. Now we gotta find our way around. Oh, this way. It's a lift up. Because, man, The Last Jedi certainly has been getting some mixed reaction from folk. A lot of folks who say it's really good, and a lot of folks who... Oh, we're going up. Up and back. Is this like a stealth section? Well, we got a blue key. That's good. Rooftop jump. Alright. I don't want to find out what happens if I don't, if I get picked up by one of those searchlights coming from nowhere in the sky. Of course. I was gonna say, The Last Jedi, where's... I thought, like... Oh, okay. We're still going. Correct. We're good. It's just gonna keep going. And going, and going, and going. Ah, crap. Alright, we're just gonna keep going down. Oh, we got a weapon supercharge. That's always good. Yeah, The Last Jedi, it was, I'd say, a lot more focused on character moments. And, you know, not that I didn't like, The Force Awakens. Oh, this looks bad. I could have used the shield supercharge, not a weapon one. Alright. Okay, my Windows Outlook settings are out of date. Thank you, Windows 10, for interrupting my fucking game with that. And do you not understand with full screen? You know, Windows just shoved the Fall Creators update down my throat. So I figured I'd give this a shot with this update. The last time, of course, if you're a regular viewer, the last time that I ran a Windows... Whoop. Okay, well, let's take the lift down and see where it takes us. The last time I ran a Windows update and recorded using it was when I did an episode of Final Fantasy IX that not only stuttered like a goddamn slideshow, but also just happened to not record any of the game audio. So to try and avoid that, what I've done is I'm recording this the same way I always do, the OBS capturing the DOSBox window. But what I'm also doing is, I ran a quick check, I don't want to call it a quick systems check, but I did a quick pre-record of the opening cinematic, like the title crawl and all that, in order to find, or to make sure that it worked, and it did, mind you. That doesn't mean anything. Once you go and record a longer video, who knows how well Windows behaves, right? Anyway, I was going to say about The Last Jedi, it was much more character-driven. Oh, crap. I think those were some turrets. Alright, that was... You gotta take care of it. We are well dead. But now we just gotta... I think we didn't get it. Yeah, no, we didn't get it. It is impossible to hit those things. Okay, well, that didn't go so well. But I mean, progress is saved, so... I think we drove him nuts. We got one, but it sounded like there's... That's bad. Now we gotta get this one over. And this is gonna be difficult. Alright, we got them all, but I think we need to double back to... Up? Man, that did not go well at all. So we gotta double back here and try and pick up some bits and bobs from along the way, because we've kind of exhausted all of our everything. Oh wait, there's a... Can we hit that? Yeah, there we go. There's gotta be some good shit in here. If it's, yeah, I just made myself authorized in here. I mean, we didn't get any health stuff, but hey, we at least got some pickups and whatnot, so that's good. And we're to take him out. I heard of somebody telling me I should... insisting I was to surrender. I think his weapon... Nope, it didn't glitch through. Yeah, so I keep starting and stopping on The Last Jedi review. But I liked it. It was... like, I like it more in hindsight. I think my immediate reaction was, what the hell is that? But I think that was because it's so different from... I think it's so different from the rest of the stuff that they've done in Star Wars, that it just kind of like takes you aback, right? Because Johnson does not hit all the same beats. Like, Abrams is a student and a devoted fan of Star Wars, and you could tell that from The Force Awakens. And like, people say, oh, that's a carbon copy of A New Hope, but I mean, like, Abrams, like, he's such a fan, I'm not surprised that he made his own version of A New Hope. Like, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest that he would, like, do his own version of that. So what you've got here is somebody... I'm sure Johnson likes the Star Wars movies, don't get me wrong, but he's putting his own spin on it. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's obviously not gone over particularly well with the audience score. But the critics score, it's gone over reasonably well. There we go, got you. I think it's... If you wanted... I think... What's a good way of putting it? I think if you're unhappy that... And if you felt that The Force Awakens was a New Hope clone, and you wanted something that wasn't, then I think you should like The Last Jedi. Also, I think it's worth saying Last Jedi, a visual masterclass. Now, how the hell do I... Oh, no, we pushed the button and it comes down. Very good. I was a little concerned about that for a second, because it wasn't like that the first time. There we go, we go up. I was thinking, well, we'll just reset and come back in like 10 minutes and I'll have forgotten everything that I was saying. Well, yeah, okay, that did something, because it lit up and you heard the turrets, so obviously standing there was not the greatest idea in the world, but whenever I had a good idea. I'm gonna go back, listen to that last sentence and edit and wonder, like, did I have a stroke in the middle of that sentence? Alright, let's try this again. Into the ISO building, I believe. Now, the ISO, the Imperial Security Office... Oh man, this is not a good approach to it at all. The ISO, of course, if you're familiar with later versions of the EU, and I guess now, more now the new canon, whatever it's called, I guess new canon, or just canon, as opposed to like the EU. The old EU is now the Legends canon. You know, as much as I'm a fan of the Jesse Cox and Friends Star Wars New Canon Book Club, I would not mind, like, you know, an old canon, a Legends canon book club, or something to that effect. I'll pick up some of the bits and bobs. Oh, outside the tall building. In just in case you were confused. Didn't think we'd be up in the sky, but we're not in space. Space. But the ISO is now more... I guess you would associate it more with the ISB or the Imperial Security Bureau. And I think that was also a thing in the old canon. But obviously it's a bit more of a deal now if you've read the Aftermath series. Sinjir of the Aftermath series, I think, was an ex-ISB agent. Of course, I'm reading the Aftermath books. I mentioned that in a previous episode. It's like that's your guy's job, is to patrol that little area there. Alright, got one. Come on, aim, hit him, hit him, hit him. There we go. We're just surrounded in this. This is like a bit of a death pit here. Best find different way around. Also, they gave Palpatine a name. I didn't realize Shreve Palpatine. Things I didn't realize, Can I shoot that? Nope, it's just kind of grained into the wall. Things I picked up from, the Aftermath. Empire's End book. Mostly. Oh, I guess we're going... Oh! We're gonna take these guys out. They'll hide behind cover. That's one of those things that, didn't realize. I assumed Palpatine would have obviously had to have had a first name. But, I don't know if that was really, like, a cemented part of canon previously. I assume this is where I came up? No, it wouldn't be. Shut up. Now let's see it. What's that? I don't know what that did. Oh, what's this do? Okay, what have I just done? Okay. Oh, I turned on my ice cleats and my headlamp, and now I've turned them both off. That was smart. Well, we're finding a way around the building, at least. And we found a red key, which is probably... What the hell is this? What on earth have I gotten myself into now? Weapons. Assault cannon. PL/miss. Well, that doesn't tell me what it is. An assault cannon. Never mind, I know what that is. This is a stage 2 dark trooper weapon. I recognize that fire pattern. Well, now who wants to fuck with me? I'm assuming you used to need a red... I was gonna say, I assume you used to need a red key card. Kyle, of course, is too fat to make that squeeze the other way, so we had to jump across, and we'll go down, down. Alright, so. Oh, I got needled by the interrogator droid. Now, I assume all this is taking me... I maybe should have taken out the Dark Trooper weapon. Oh, we'll take him out as well. Door with a red Imperial symbol on it. Probably important. Yeah, it's probably the way to go. In case there's anything else worth picking up. No. Okay. Oh, I'm very, very dead. What the hell happened? Alright, we're just gonna... Fuck it, lay into him with the Dark Trooper weapon. I think he tore into me with everything he could have possibly had. So, I'm hoping we don't run into any more Imperial entanglements. But that switch probably did something of importance. No, it opens up this. Now, at some point... Get away! That would have killed me. Would you? Oh, it got me. I mean, I'm not surprised. Man, we're running low on lot. Every time I do one of these, I just come out worse for wear. Now, what the hell are you? You... I mean, you look like a thing like tracking a reactor core or something. You look like something engineer-y is what you'd look like. Oh. Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm authorized in here now. So. And every time we go through one of these, it's just going to... Oh, there's a cut out into here. I'm not in violation of nothing, son. Oh, no one's in here. But we'll pick up plasma cartridges. Oh, that's what PL stood for on the... I am not above shooting a man in the back. And around we go in a circle. Now, did that not have 3 rings prior? Just wondering. Oops, no, that's not the way to go. I get the feeling we're about to encounter a puzzle. So wait a minute. What does this do? Alright. So I push that and it opens that. Okay. And do I just keep... Ah, no. I can't just keep going around. Because I would need to... Because there's rings here, I think. Yeah, you see the map? So we're in the outer ring, and then this is the inner ring, but there's connectors in only certain spots. So we need to learn the pattern of where the connectors between the rings are, so we can set up the rings in such a way that we can cycle through the whole... You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing here, so we have to set it from the outer ring. So I need to... Wait a minute. Let me think this through. Yeah, hang on. I'm just going around in a giant circle, because what I want to do is I want to change this connector to middle. And I want to switch that to middle. And I want to do this one to middle. And I want to do this one to middle. I want to do, this one to middle. And then this one is the connector room. So we can go around in a giant circle here. And we picked up a missile, just in case we needed it. Alright, and so this is the third connector room. And so now we just have to figure out where the hell, how from here. Okay. So we need to... Crap, this is gonna be difficult. I mean, what I have to do is both obvious and impossible at the same time, right? Like, that door has to be on the middle. Or that one has to be on the middle. So that way I can get around to bottom inside there, in the rows there. But at this point, we functionally need to reset. Alright. You know what? We're gonna play around this, and when I figure out the final solution, we'll splice it in for you. Alright, I think I figured it out. I don't know if I figured it... I did figure it out, alright. Now we gotta... break in there. I see the interrogator droid. There we go, got him. Now, taking a look at that. Actually, there's no good way of describing it, because I don't have a mouse pointer. But I'll splice it in right here while I'm busy collecting stuff. The order in which I pick things up, or I lock them in. And I hope that's enough time, or that I've sped it up quickly enough in the edit. So do I just have to hit all three of these? Any particular sequence?
Jan, I've cracked the central rock. I'm in.
Good job, Kyle, but you're not done yet.
No, I'm not. I get the feeling, though, my finger is a little itchy to jump on that 1 button, though. Or 0 button. Man, alright. 2 buttons. 1 giant circle. Oh, so no, it's not a circle, it's a triangle. Alright. Oh, I think this is where I...
Nava card inserted and decoding.
Beautiful, Kyle. Now get that data tape and hightail your mercenary hide back to the landing pad. I can't stay out here too long before Imperial Security takes notice.
Data tapes in hand. I'm on my way out.
I was expecting a bit more of a fight coming out of here.
Kyle, something strange is going down over here. Get out here. I mean it.
What? Can you...
Kyle, you better look out. I just saw...
Saw what? Jan, that's not gonna help me. I'm assuming Dark Trooper. That I haven't seen another one yet concerns me greatly. I mean, we're in about as good shape as we're possibly going to be. All things considered. I mean, with the exception of, you know, only having 2 lives. So, we're going to have to come back to... Alright. Yeah, we're coming back to the landing pad, but... What is that? I know... Wait! You're not who I... Yeah, you're who I think you are. Boba Fett? Boba Fett? Where? No, seriously, where? There's Boba Fett. He is stuck on the wall. I've managed to glitch out Boba Fett. Did I beat Boba Fett? Yep, I beat Boba Fett with a overpowered Dark Trooper thing. Hi, Jan. Come on. Let me hop in.
Kyle, where are you? I'm back at the landing pad.
Where were you, Jan?
I had TIE fighters all over me. I had to properly dispose of them.
Well. Don't worry, Jan. I think we got it covered. So, yeah, I think that's it. Mission objectives complete. Had to go all the way back here to tag that. So I think that is mission complete. We've survived a Dark Trooper close encounter. Just Boba Fett. I lost 2 more lives in the process. It's a good thing I went back and played the last mission on easy, otherwise I'd be completely boned. You know, it's funny. Last year I played Shadows of the Empire, which came out in '96 for the N64, and it had a couple levels on Imperial Center, the Coruscant, the home of the Empire. Of course, that was all tied into Prince Shizor and the Black Sun Syndicate. This time out, we were infiltrating the heart of the Empire. We were going right into the Imperial Security Bureau office. So that's a step up, obviously, and they had the Dark Trooper. The Dark Trooper program had obviously made its way here, but we're still planning to put a stop to that. So next time out, we get to see where the Nava Card leads us to. Where are we off to next? Will it take us directly to the Ark Hammer? Probably not, because it's a 14-mission game and this is only 11. But 3 more missions to go in Star Wars Dark Forces. So we will see how that turns out in the next mission. That's not until next week. So until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more Dark Forces in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. And we will see you next time.